So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We stand for the national anthem of France. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And that gets things running. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Dembele. Mbappe, real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Mbappe just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Yamal. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine.
Yamal! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's had a shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. Yamal! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Backward it goes. And here's Mbappe. Joselu. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here. Dembele. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Joselu. Morata. Barcola. And Hernandez. Joselu. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcó en el minuto 26, el dorsal 25.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
Mbappe! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Camavinga. Raya catches it safely. He's looking to set free a runner. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol de Francia. Marcó en el minuto 32, el dorsal 10.
France grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Pedri, Nico Williams. Joselu on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And here's Mbappe. Morata. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Always onto this. And here's Joselu. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oscar Mingueza.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Dembele. Oh, played right into his path. And he's picked out the run. Oh, good ball, and this looks... He's had a hit! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol de Francia. Marcó en el minuto 42 el dorsal 6.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Foot in. Morata. He's been picked out. Yamal. He's found a way through. Conte.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Camavinga.
descuento.
Yamal. Spain looking to pass their way through. Danny Vivian. Nico Williams. And he's straight offside. Conte. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Spain head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Conte. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Danny Vivian. It's Pedri. Danny Vivian. Pedri. Nico Williams. And Danny Olmo. And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Koundé. Now it's Morata. Joselu. Danny Olmo. And that's been won straight back. Joselu being hunted in packs.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Tries a shot! It's in! And surely that settles it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Barcola.
71.550 espectadores.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Pedri. And here's Barcola. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Morata is herring after that one. Nico Williams. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, well timed.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores.
Raya. Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Oscar Mingueza. Dani Olmo. Now the ball's gone astray. Dembele. Oh, a bust challenge. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol de Francia. Marcó en el minuto 74 el dorsal 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
France give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
Joselu.
El dorsal 21.
Morata.
El dorsal 17.
Now Nico Williams. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Out for a throw. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! That's a fabulous ball. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 5 minutes left on the clock. Koundé, he's gone forward, and it's Dembele. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams. Mikel
Habrá 4
Oyarzabal.
minutos de descuento.
Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. 4 extra minutes added on. And he's running through. Well, this is surely their last chance. He's picked his way through. Can he put it away? That is decidedly lacking. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26,
Oyarzabal,
el dorsal 9.
and that's it. Spain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. The end of the game. Reflections?
Spain really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores